Hey everybody, welcome back to Tech World. Today I'm going to review my 2023 predictions, what I had my predictions for Apple. I did this last year. I thought it was pretty fun, so I'm going to do it again. And guess what? I guess next week that means we're going to have 2024 predictions, so stay subscribed for that.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Tech World, and today I'm going to tell you about all the Apple products that should be coming out in 2023.
First of all, I remember last year when I did the predictions for 2022, I made the video like 10 minutes long, and I was like, I'm not gonna have a 10-minute long video again. So I was like, we're gonna make it short, and I was correct. I made it 3 minutes and 45 seconds. So I think that's pretty good. And I hope you guys noticed throughout the whole year, I've tried to make my content as short as possible because I feel like I made so many videos that were so long that did not need to be that long.
Okay, let's get started. Let's just go chronologically out throughout the year. First of all, we got in the first half of the year, we're probably expecting a Mac Mini with M2 and M2 Pro chips, an iMac with M2 and M2 Pro chips, and then MacBook Pros with M2 and Pro and Max chips.
Okay, so first of all, the Mac Mini, we did get M2 and M2 Pro. That was correct. And the MacBooks, we also got M2 Pro and M2 Max. But the iMac, we didn't get until the end of the year, and it didn't get an M2 Pro chip. So we did get an iMac, but it didn't get M2 Pro chip, and it was at the end of the year. So that's wrong, but it was like half right.
When we get around to WWDC, we could be seeing a Mac Pro definitely by then. If we don't have a Mac Pro by then, they've definitely scrapped it. They gotta say something. I mean, they've literally mentioned it like in a previous keynote. And with Mac Pro, I assume they'll just announce the Pro Display alongside it like they did back in 2019. I feel like that'd be reasonable.
Okay, so the Mac Pro we did get, but it turned out to be a huge disappointment. And the Pro Display XDR, we did not get a refresh for that. So maybe next year, that'll be my predictions for next year, I guess.
We have to have another tech news drought until September, which will get the iPhone 15s, which are going to have maybe mechanical buttons that you can't actually press.
So the iPhone 15s do not have mechanical buttons, except for that is a rumor for the action button next year, though.
USB-C.
I stuttered a lot, and I did not edit most of the stutters out.
For sure, now the EU is making it like a mandate, but I'm still not upgrading.
We did get USB-C.
Not gonna lie. I'm gonna get killed for that. And then periscope zoom lens on the Pro.
We did get a periscope zoom lens, but it was the Pro Max model, not, I think here I'm just saying the Pro in general. So for next year, we will get it on both models.
The Apple Watch 9 and the Ultra, I don't think they're refreshing the SE, not until next year.
They didn't refresh the SE.
Only things that are going to be noticeable of these ones are they're going to upgrade the chip, because I think the only reason they had upgraded the Ultra is just to give it the new chip if the 9 is getting a new chip, because it hasn't got a new chip in years. It has to get a new one by now. So I think both of them will just get chip upgrades. Maybe we get actually full unlock access to like body temperature checking and be like, oh, I'm 98.6, yada yada.
Nope. Oh man, I missed when there was a rumor for a space black Apple Watch Ultra. I'm still mad they never made that.
AirPods Max is another one that hasn't been going to be upgraded for 3 years.
We didn't get AirPods Max. That's so sad.
Pros, they upgrade those every 3 years, and then the regular AirPods, they upgrade them every 2.5 years.
Yeah, I used to think like, oh, Apple's always doing it in a pattern. Lately, they've broken literally every pattern I've ever made a video on. I originally thought, okay, AirPods get refreshed every 3 years. The regular AirPods and the Pros get refreshed after 3 years. So I was thinking, oh, AirPods Max will get refreshed after 3 years. And they never did.
I assume that we'll get some like color refresh, maybe H2 chips for those. And then we got some iPads. We got iPad 11, which
no iPads this year.
Probably Apple Pencil 2 support.
We did get
number one.
We did get a new pencil, but it was the Apple Pencil USB-C. We did not know about that, though, at the time. So no new iPad, but the Apple Pencil USB-C is more convenient.
So yeah, maybe that's the real reason why they didn't give it this year, because they're like, oh, we gotta have something for you to upgrade next year. Hopefully that's the case. And then there's iPad Air 6. That'll be 1.5 years. They usually upgrade that one every 1.5 years, just like
that one. We also haven't get, but there are rumors that they're going to be a bigger size and stuff for that next year.
iPad Mini won't probably be upgraded until 2024 in the early I
still hope it gets updated next year, but now they're saying not until 2026. That'll be 5 years without an iPad Mini update. That'd be crazy.
And then we got our wild cards, which is an Apple AR/VR headset, which I don't believe at all, but apparently it's coming out in January, or they're announcing in January.
We obviously didn't know the name back then, but we thought it was going to release in January. Didn't end up getting released till June, but nevertheless, it still did come out this year, and that's still surprising. Technically, we can't buy it, though. You have to wait until next year.
The one HomePod with a display. We
did get a HomePod, but it was just basically a revamped version of the HomePod 2 just to make it cheaper for them to manufacture and sell. Kind of boring. Yeah, we didn't get any HomePod Mini, as this little subtitle says. We didn't get any HomePod Minis, though.
15-inch, which is a little skeptical. People are like, oh, first half of next year. But I think they're not going to make a 15-inch MacBook Air until they refresh the M2 MacBook Air that's on sale right now. So they'll give them both M3 chips.
Nope, we did get a MacBook Air 15-inch. That got released in June, and they even lowered the price of the 13-inch model. Also, I don't think I'm going to mention in this video, but we also got a Mac Studio this year. I think we were thinking that the Mac Pro was going to replace the Mac Studio. So that's why we weren't thinking that at the time, but we also did that as well. The 15-inch MacBook Air didn't get M3. We had to wait until M3 came out on the MacBook Pros with M3, which we did not think were coming out this year. We thought they weren't coming out until next year. So to have the M3 Pro MacBook Pros at the end of the year was not something we were expecting in January, since we just got Macs in January too. So that's 2 MacBook releases in a year. That's crazy. But yeah, we were not expecting to get M3 on the MacBook Pros first at the end of the year for sure.
How do you guys think? Do you think this is how the Apple will go about it? I hope you guys have a great 2023 and rank her high in the future, because I know you'll be reacting to this.
What's
you
up?
Just reacted to the one in 2022 just barely. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Please like, comment, share.
That was cringe though. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me reacting to it. That was kind of funny. I hadn't seen that video in a very long time, since probably I filmed it. Now, right after this, I'm probably going to make my predictions for next year. So stay tuned for that video coming around probably next week. Anyway, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and peace out.